Hello, everybody, and welcome to Milton Basketball, brought to you by Red Hawk Media. My name is Riley Alkin, with alongside me, Jerry Jones. We are at the beautiful Fiserv Forum here today. And, Jerry, what do you think we should expect to see tonight?
Well, tonight what I'm expecting a close matchup between Burlington and Milton, and hopefully Milton can come away with the W tonight.
Yep, I concur with that sentiment. As, well, Burlington, their strength is their height. They are very tall.
Yeah, I'm looking at them. Number, 23 or
33 and 32.
If you look at both of them, they are very tall boys, and that could be that. Watch them warm up and everything. They're going to be a big factor into this basketball game on rebounds and second chances.
That's very true. Let's see if Kyle Wecker can handle that. A swing of a right hand by Runkle, and we are underway. Burlington will get the opening tip. There's one of their tall guys out there at the top of the key. Out to number 3, Trey Krause. Inside to Runkle right off the bat, and he's going to draw the foul.
Yeah, Runkle looks like he's he has a physical body type. He looks like he's going to be a big factor into the paint tonight because of his size and ability.
Yeah, he really appears to be a man amongst boys so far, and this is just the first 16 seconds? It's ridiculous. He buries the first of 2 free throws.
You know, this game could possibly come down to free throws if you think about it, because free throws, close games, they make the biggest difference.
Yep, that's true. And speaking of close games, Burlington actually ended Milton's season last year, and it was by a 10-point margin. A couple of free throws, and that's a whole different game as Campion drives up to start, but he gets his own rebound, dishes out to Austin, up and no good. That's going to be an air ball, and here comes Krause and the Demons.
Jack Campion right on the defense. Jack Campion playing extreme defense on him.
All over him, 3-on-3.
Brad on number 4.
It's a coach's kid, Joey Berzowitz. Oh,
Jack
poked
Campion
away.
With the pop. Jack Campion's really going at it at his defensive position right now.
Yep, he is what some would call the star of this Milton team. Just totally raw talent. He is.
We've all been waiting for Jack Campion. We've all been waiting for him, and now we are seeing him live, in person.
Oh, yeah, here at the venue of all venues, Fiserv Forum. What a beautiful facility here they have.
A real pressure on him.
Yep.
On top, Kate Austin guarding 33. Switched off.
Yep, out to Joey. He is much shorter compared to his teammates, and he's only a sophomore. Let's see if Milton could possibly rattle him. Try to play tight defense, but
he goes for the 3, and he
no
just
hesitation on that one. Ooh, missed putback there by Runkle.
See, that's key, and that's what I think Runkle's going to do all night against Milton.
And Campion is not afraid of that drive.
He's not afraid, but I would like to see if Campion can push it out a little bit more, as he's driving hard, but 3 guys are swarming onto him. He needs to probably dish that out to an open guy.
Definitely looking for the foul there on that off-balance shot. As they run, I talked to Coach Olson a little while ago. He says they run an opportunistic fast break offense. They don't necessarily go fast, but if it's there, they're going to push it and go as fast as they possibly can, and that's a charge.
Jared Brown comes in to try to grab the ball, and the guy tries to pull away from it, and all he does is he draws a foul, a charge. Jack Campion, good job staying on his ground.
Yep. That was fantastic defense here. So let's see what he does. This time slows it down a bit out to Jared Brown.
Looking for somebody right to Brad Bowditch. Brad Bowditch dishes it out to Kate
Austin.
Austin
Wide open mid-range.
Oh. And it's no good.
My bad. That was a 3-pointer. It's hard to tell. I was looking at the NBA line. We are at a whole new facility here. It's number 33, Trzynski.
Oh, what a pass.
Into Runkle, but no. So far, Milton's bigs have been containing him. Played great defense into Wecker.
No shot. On the ground. It's going to be a no-shot call. Right there is what I wanted to see out of Jack Campion is dish it out when guys come at him. Everybody knows who Jack Campion is.
Yep.
Everybody knows. So when he's driving, I would like to see him dish out the ball. Be that player that helps your other team build up.
That is very true. And he did a great job there. Just couldn't quite convert as Austin to the cup, and
there
that's
we go.
in.
There we go. Kate Austin with the little definitely because of the risk coming in.
We're tied at 2. So we're almost 3 minutes into this one. There's Kraus.
Staying hard on his defense. They switch off. Brad Bowditch on the defense.
Yep, and they run a pressure pack line defense very similar to the one Tony Bennett runs at Virginia. You know how vaunted their defense is. Jared Brown. Oh, no, that's a bad pass.
Bad pass, but Brad Bowditch was not able to get the ball, so it's going to be Burlington's ball. It's a bad pass. Brad Bowditch had the opportunity to take it, but just couldn't quite grasp the ball.
Yeah, really wasn't looking where he was throwing it to, but
timeout.
Burlington will keep it. It's going to be timeout Burlington. I don't think Coach Berzowitz is really happy with how his offense has been running so far. They've been stymied.
They have been they've been a little fluky. You know, they're trying to attack into the paint, but right now the defensive pressure by Jack Campion, I think, is causing a lot of troubles for them to get the play settled in, because he's pressuring the guy, therefore basically forcing passes earlier than what wanted. I feel like.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of complimentary defense so far. The pressure by the front court, or back court, my bad, is really helping out the bigs down low and really not giving the ball handlers any place to go, anywhere to maneuver.
If Milton plays like this all night, I'm telling you, this Milton basketball team is going to be a wrecking.
Yep, they are much improved over last season. They went 0-23 last year. I believe it's the first time we've ever not won a game in basketball history.
I mean, Milton's been known for not being great at basketball, but Alex Olson coming in here, I've seen this guy, and you know what? I'll tell you, the program is going to change with him. The program's changing.
As Cole Kudina gets that steal right there, that is what he's all about. He's an animal on the defensive side. Campy, another drive out to Brad. Fires for three.
Ooh, just now off the
bit short.
Rim. Ooh. And there we go.
There's Goove. Goove got knocked down by that ball careening out of bounds. Ryder Radke checks in for the Red Hawks. What one would call a sniper, and it's going to be Burlington ball. A little confusion there by the players.
Right, Burlington.
Here comes Joey Berzowitz. Switch there to Michael Mulholland. And he loses the ball. That's going to be another steal.
Looked like he was trying to nutmeg him, but not happening.
A bit too fancy. Hard bounce pass in, but it skips away.
A little shaky start from Jack Campion. A little bit.
Yep. Neither offense has really gotten into a groove yet so far, but I feel like that's just kind of an early game sort of mentality. And they'll pick it up.
First game of the season is going to happen, you know. Once the season progresses, we're going to see more and more.
Well, we might not see much more from Burlington because this is the only game we commentate with them in it. But from Milton, I think we're going to see a much improved basketball team and offense just as this game progresses. Kicks it out there. Little hesitant drive, and that's off.
No good. Kate Austin with the defensive rebound.
A bit too strong there. Here comes Campion.
Passes out to Kate Austin. Kate Austin for the
Burlington
mid-range
wanted
jumper,
to travel on
and
that.
it's no good.
Here comes Burlington flying up the court. Drives, little spin there, but can't get it to go.
Cade Austin said access denied to him, that it was not going anywhere.
Ooh, Campion pulling up, but just a bit short. Really, all Milton shots have been just a hair short. This could be
They've all been hitting the rim,
story.
just the rim. It's really been a little frustrating watching a little bit how it's just been hitting the rim. They're so close, so close.
Very close. There's O'Loughlin out there, number 24 for the Demons. Ooh, drive, baseline. That's going to be a travel.
And it's a travel.
Walking with the ball.
Jared Brown and Cole Gudenog were a part of that. They pressured him into that situation and forced him. They put him in a bad situation. He was close to the baseline, and, just it happens.
Yep, really nothing he could do there. That was fantastic defense on the baseline. Good help there.
Jack Campion.
Here comes Jack Weber-Paul in for Campion. Radke out on the wing. Up to Cole. Back to Webb. Webb's fantastic ball handler in his own right. Ooh, good backdoor cut. And that rolls off. But Kudina there with the clean up.
Let me tell you, that was nice to see. It's nice to see. And there we go. Milton's starting to get going.
we go. They take a small but noticeable lead, 4-2 here.
It's going to be a close game.
I don't doubt that, as there are almost 12 minutes left to play here in the first half. Kudernut gets in front of it. Saves it, but that's going to go right back to Burlington. They're running. They got 5 on 4 now.
Can Burlington get something going? And they cannot, as Colgate got right back there in place.
Yep, and they kind of crammed themselves over there. Too many people on one side of the court.
Just missing opportunities, I think. That fast break they had a 4-on-5, and they could have took advantage of that, but they did not.
Decided against it on that one. Out to Berzowitz, trying to get the step back.
Radke with the pick.
That's a third steal of the night for the Redhawks.
There we go. And
bit too handsy there with his dribbling. Looks out to Jack.
Jack Ball with the drive.
Drives in. That's going to be a foul.
Jack Attack not afraid to put his body and go into there.
Yep, that foul is going to be on Jake Klug. His first. And the team is third.
Webb for 2 shots. This could be critical too. If he makes the first one, it is up by 3.
Not to try and jinx him here, but he's known to be money.
There we go. Milton has a 3-point lead right now.
Nothing but net as Bennett Buswell checks in for Cole Kudernut.
Milton has a chance to go up by 4 points right now. If Jack Warberpaw can make this free throw.
And Logan Swantz and Trent Trzynski check in for the Demons as he knocks down the second of 2.
Critical, I'm telling you, critical free throws.
It's early, but everything helps.
Burlington's only 2 points are from free throws.
Oh, pulls up from deep. No good, but good cleanup there by Swantz.
It's that height that comes into there.
Yep, those could be some easy baskets they'll get as this game progresses. Jack calls out Ryder. Bennett. And after they get out of the break, as Wecker goes up and gets fouled on that one. But their offense, once they get out of the break and slow it down, they run ball screen continuity. They're just constantly setting screens back and forth, back and forth. They actually, now that I think about it, they run a very similar just sort of system that Virginia runs.
They do. Kyle Walker for 2.
Speaking of Virginia, they play Wisconsin, ranked number 25 in the country. As we speak, Virginia is ranked number 4. However, last year, Virginia got absolutely exposed by UMBC. They get exposed by University of Maryland, Baltimore County. It's ridiculous. As Wecker hits the second one, and they are up 8-4.
A 4-point lead again into the ball game.
It's number 11, Tucker Strauman was the one who took it up. There's O'Loughlin. Back to Strauman.
Jack on the defense.
Over to the left wing. Swipe.
Brad Bowditch with the little steal. And Brad going in. Can he
loses
finish
handle,
and
but
Brad
good
Bowditch
finish.
with the finish. There we go. Milton takes a 6-point lead into this game.
Strauman gets it up fast for the Demons.
Brad Bowditch really set up that fast
break. Drives middle. Baseline, nothing doing down there. Ryder looking to get another steal, but can't quite corral it. Swans. And this Safar.
And Buswell on the defense.
Trzynski pull up mid-range, rattles out. Here comes Webb flying up the court.
Milton slowing it down a little bit on the pace. Not going fast, but probably deadly.
Yep. Just moving the ball around the top of the key right now. Looking for that opening, and Jack drives middle. Open three for Buswell. No.
Does not go through.
Here comes Strauman. That's going to be a foul down low. Looked like Trzynski the culprit on that one.
With the elbow. I wonder if they're getting a little rattled over there.
Yeah, why don't you go ask him? We're pretty close. We're on their sideline.
I would ask them if they're getting a little rattled, but they might throw an elbow at me. I'm a little afraid of that.
Yeah. We're in bow ties. Don't want to get these nice crisp shirts dirty.
And Jack Campion's back into the game. We got 2 Jack attacks on the court right now.
Two-headed monster there as Wecker drives, pivots. Out to the Weber Paul variation of Jack.
Jack Campion.
Loses
Both
handle.
of the Jack attacks.
Out to Buswell.
They
Whips
ball
across
up
court to
together.
downtown. Jared Brown, who pulls up from 3. No.
Oh, good. Hits off the rim.
Rim and backboard. Open man down low. Up, and that one will rattle home. Number 23, Ethan Safer on that one.
10-6. Milton on top.
Comes Campion. Maybe looking for his own pull-up mid-range. Out to Buswell. Bennett maybe looking for it. Layup, not even close on that one, but it's going to stay with Milton. And Olsen calls a full timeout.
On that, I don't know what Burlington was exactly thinking on that. The ball was going out, and it was going out on Bennett Buswell onto Milton. So it would have been their ball if they would have just left it alone. But they failed to do that, failed to get the ball back, and you know what? They just give it right back to Milton. And that's a mistake they cannot make into this game if they want to stay in it, because Milton has a 4-point lead right now.
Yep, not much, but that is very capable of growing quickly as they have a plethora of three-point shooters.
Yeah, if the game stays at pace like it's been so far, that 4 points could be a huge difference into the whole game. What we're seeing short shots, air balls, and just missed opportunities on the layups. So 4 points, right now you're thinking that's not a lot, but in this game, that could be the difference maker.
Yeah, that could back to bite them as both teams have missed a lot of shots. Milton's almost all of them have been just a hair short, and Burlington's actually missed quite a few little putback layups, just simple, right at the bucket shots, and they just can't convert.
Kate Austin back in for the Demons, number 2, Michael
McCourt, Jared Brown, Kate Austin, Jack Weber-Paul, Bennett Buswell, and Jack Campion.
Yep, Kate Austin checks back in for the Redhawks. And Mulholland checks in for the Demons as Jared Brown looking to bust the lead open to 7, but nothing doing on that one. Ooh, loose ball there.
Looks like Bennett got a little touch of that.
Yep, but it'll get to its intended target. So they reset at the top, drive middle. No one really there, but Kate Austin comes in to help. And that's 3 consecutive missed layups, and they finally get one to drop.
And that's what Alex Olsen was talking about. He was talking about that height, and we just saw the height advantage.
Yeah, they were just playing volleyball up there. That was ridiculous.
Kate Austin, the tallest person on the court for Milton at the time, just could not figure out what to do.
Yep.
He was jumping up there with them, but his height was just not enough.
Really playing small ball up until they just subbed in Kyle Wecker as Austin had a bad pass there. Jared Brown kind of got caught up on a couple Burlington men.
Little keys, little mistakes.
Camps all over Joey Berzowitz out to Mulholland. He switches onto him. Oh, gets in the middle of the dribble handoff. That's going to be a jump ball.
Jack Campion with the steal. 2 guys, no problems for Jack Campion as he just takes what he pleases to take.
Man, we want to compare this to football. He's like Michael Strahan. Just take on both of them. No qualms about it.
Jack Campion with the ball.
Here he comes on the offensive side. Little fancy move there, out to Wecker, out to Radke, open 3. No
good, just off to the side. Looked like he might have got the bank if it was a little bit more centered.
Just to the right, and Mulholland drives for the fast break layup.
Now we got a tied ball game. It is 10-10 with 7 minutes left to go.
Comes Campion, somehow gets it out to Radke, who fires over to Jared Brown. Looking for that step back, holds onto it. Around the horn here as Campion just pulls up, buries the 3.
Campion for 3.
Nothing but net there.
Woo,
that was a pretty shot.
Please, not a step, not a sight, just.
As now Burlington will try to answer back. Kraus out at the top. He picked up his dribble. Over to Runkle. Over to Berzowitz. Here we go. Backing it out. Milton playing good defense so far. Drive and kick. That one is good. They answer right back.
Exchange of threes. Tied game.
as we are at 6.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Very evenly matched game, sort of slow paced as Austin will get swatted down low by Runkle.
And they got going. They're going.
Fast break, can't get it to go, but they'll get the board.
Rebound.
Out to Berzowitz, a three. That one rattles out. That's in. They finally can't get it to go still.
That was a missed opportunity from Burlington right there. And, you know, that could bite them later in the game.
They had 3 or 4 open looks there, and none of them fell. Campion, another one.
And it's good.
Just as good as the last.
He doesn't care if you're in his face. He's going to pull it, and he's just going to hit it right in front of you, no matter what.
Back-to-back trays for number tray. As Burlington looks to answer here. 23 safer drives, baseline. That's going to be a foul. And good.
And one, so critical free throw right here. Makes it tie game, doesn't? Milton's still up by 1.
Yep, we are at 5.5 to go. That minute flew by. Flurry of points there as Campion buries a couple of 3 balls.
It's been a really fast, low-scoring game. I'll tell you that.
Yep, sort of an oxymoron there, but the last minute, playing speed racer there. Ooh, that one's off the front iron.
Jack gets in. Jack is driving.
Ooh.
And he don't
He's
care.
Looking at
Jack's
taking himself. Ooh, can't get the 8-point swing there for himself. As he loses the ball, but Kuderna's there to swipe it up.
Around with the muscle. Oh, and Jack
3 in a row for Campion. No.
Brad Bowditch comes in for the offensive and able to draw the foul. What a great hustle play by Brad Bowditch right there. That's coaching from Alex Olsen. You know, he coaches that in practice, always giving that second hustle. And Brad Bowditch did it right there. And look what they do. They got free throws now.
He shot out of a cannon to get that rebound. Man, oh man. And yep, I was at their red-white scrimmage they had just a couple days ago. And every time the ball was even remotely out of control, they were all yelling, loose ball, loose ball. They were all diving for it, going after it. These guys are animals.
Brad Bowditch makes his first free throw as Milton takes a 2-point lead.
And the second of 2 is true.
So far, if I believe I am correct, Milton's 100% at the free throw line right now.
I believe you are correct, and that one's going to skip out of bounds. Errant pass.
Burlington a little rattled right now? You think they might be a little rattled?
They might be. That was Swans to Kraus, but
I think Burlington came into this game probably think they're going to dominate, but, you know, it doesn't look like that.
This is not the Milton teams of yesteryear as Campion misses the ball, or
Jared Brown.
is the layup there. But Jared Brown is there. Pushed to him sort of by Kudina. Out to Campion. Here he goes. Drives again. That's going to be a foul on the floor.
Demons foul number 4, Joey Berzowitz, his first, team 7.
That was Joey Berzowitz, his first.
Oh, it's a 1-and-1.
As Milton is now in bonus. That's going to be the 7th foul on Burlington. Milton's done a great job of drawing the fouls.
Free throws to extend this lead.
They don't have the size, but their small guys have really been getting in there and getting physical. Drawing the fouls as Campion gets it stuck.
I feel like I might have jinxed it a little bit on that 100% on free throws, but now we are no longer.
Don't worry, it happens. Broadcasters jinx.
My bad on that one.
Hey, that's okay. He'll get the next one.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Let's stay away from the free throw shooting perspective right now.
Just stay away from predictions. And a good overhead pass there. That one's true.
That was a setup, mismatch size right there, and they took advantage of it.
Yep, Dylan Runkle. Big boy out there. Here comes Bowditch. Over to Cole. Pass fake. Ooh, good shimmy there by Campion, and that one's gonna drop.
That was a nice little shimmy from Jack Campion, then the little flick the wrist, finishing it.
And he gets right back on defense. Good move by Kraus. Out to number 23, and that one's buried by Kraus. Campion was on the floor there, but couldn't quite hang on. Jared Brown's got it. There's that senior leadership there by Brown. calling out his guys. Over to Cole. Campion looking for another three. That one's short. But Brad tries to get the rebound over top. Can't do it. And to Runkle. Up and swatted.
Brad Bowditch got a little tip of the finger on that. Did you see that?
Just before goaltending. Just before that hit rim.
That's all that working out that
from
basketball
deep.
team's been doing.
And Milton will corral the rebound over to Brown. Open three ball. He is not quite money on that one. Here comes Kraus. Over to Safar. Drives in. No. Swanson put it back.
That height is coming big on the offensive rebound for Burlington in that second chance shots. You know, just it's going to might plug Milton.
As Burlington takes a 22-20 lead. That might be their first lead since they took a 2-0 lead early in the first half. As Brad out to Campion. Good ball fake there. Drives. No. It's going to be a foul on the floor, but Milton's in bonus.
Campion looks a little shaken and rattled.
Actually, pardon me, that's going to be a foul on Milton, it appears. Number 45, Cole Kudrna.
Jack Campion looks a little, he looks hot, but, you know, just shots aren't going through right now for him.
Yep, not everyone's shots are falling right now. We'll see if they can get a little more warmed up as the first half draws to a close and into the second. As Michael Terrell is now in. Good swat by Kudrna. And that one's kicked around a bit. That's going to be a kick ball on Milton. I believe Burlington will retain possession.
Alex Olsen arguing with the ref about the kick ball.
Yep, he is not happy there.
Missed opportunity for Milton.
Yep, that was a great defensive play by Kudrna. He's a hard man to contain on the defensive side. Brad close out there, swatted by Austin.
Kate Austin coming big.
Terzinski looking for the foul, but no dice. Weber Paul in, that's gonna be a foul.
1-on-1 shot for Jack Weber Paul coming in.
Yep, and you saw his free throws earlier. I'm not gonna predict what's gonna happen, but if you look at the tape,
well, it was the same thing with Jack
make your own
Campion,
predictions.
but you know, it happens occasionally.
Well, let's see as the arena quiets down, and that one is good.
So far, Jack looks like he's money from the free throw line.
Yep, and now you jinxed him. That's it. Guaranteed miss. Watch.
I don't know about that one, Riley. I got faith in Jack.
I have more faith in Jack than you two.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. I think I have a little bit more faith, but I'm not going to get this into you.
Okay, as up.
I told you he would make it.
Fine. I'll believe you from now on. As here comes Bearwith flying up. Over
fast
to
pace,
11.
Fast pace. Let's see what's going on.
It's going to be a foul on Michael Terrell. Just recently checked in.
His first, team's fourth.
Strauman is going to be the one inbounding for the Demons. Gets it over to number 4, Joey Berzowitz.
Jack Weberpaul on the defense right now. Staying on his man. Not allowing him to go pass the ball.
He has been sound on the defensive side. As in goes Strauman. Muscles his way to the rack. Can't get it to go.
The swarm of Milton Redhawks to the ball. Did you just see that?
They were all over it.
The ball goes up. Somebody's going to come down with it, and Milton swarmed it.
And Kudrna forces the jump ball on that one. And here comes Jack Weberpaul.
Jack driving.
Cruise control down the court. Over to Brad. Drives baseline. Up and in.
Brad Bowditch. Hey, interesting fact about Brad Bowditch. I beat him in a 1v1.
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, Austin almost with the steal there.
Not bad.
That looked very efficient on that drive. Guess he couldn't get that on you.
No, he could not get that on me as a lockdown defender in CYO. He would know a thing or two.
Good find inside by Strauman into Runkle, and he draws the foul.
You know, Burlington's been pretty good at their free throws. Maybe I can jinx him by saying maybe he's going to make the next two.
Hey, well, it didn't work with Jack, but I'm not going to doubt you this time.
Well, let's see. I think he can miss at least one.
Let's see if he does. Runkle fires. Not on that one.
Maybe the next one.
We'll see.
But like what I was saying, Brad Bowditch. Brother goes to IMG. Brother is a D1 player at Hartford. Brad beat him in a 1v1.
So basically, you could play D1 right now.
I could, but, you know, I had foot surgery in the end of September, so I'm out from basketball for basically the rest of my life.
I hear you. That sucks. As Austin thinks about pulling the three, and that one is good. Good drive off the fake.
Out of all these drives I'm seeing by Milton, they are showing off that muscle work.
For sure. Kate Austin looks much bigger than last year as he gives Milton the lead back. Berzowitz looking to give him the lead. Woo.
Coach's son, right?
He is the coach's son, and he's got a little bit of game there as he buries the three. Oh, Michael looking for the foul there. Nothing doing as the Burlington bench gets very excited on that one.
As we have less than a minute to go with a 1-point lead for Burlington as they have the ball.
Let's see if they can expand that lead or if Milton can get a big stop here before the first half is over.
That
Over
can't
to
be a
Joey.
lockdown defender. I wonder if maybe consider putting him into these final seconds.
That's possible. He did bury the couple threes. Your Lachlan. Back over to Joey. They might be looking for the last shot here. They're just going to.
I believe they are looking for the last shot, and Coach's boy has that.
That's true, and they're going to let the clock drip down to 10. We got 9. Looking for a pick and roll there. Fires from 3. No good. Board by Austin. Tipped around. No.
And we're going to be heading into half with the 27-26 lead by Burlington. 1 point, but let me tell you, this Milton boys basketball team does look a lot better than they did last year.
Yep, they just look like so much more of a complete unit this time around.
They look like a real competitor, in which in years past we have not seen that.
The arena, and then tonight's Bucks-Suns game will tip off at 7:30. Doors will reopen at 6 p.m. Thank you. Burlington basketball will start the second half.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second half of the Milton Redhawks versus the Burlington Demons basketball game. Prep series here at Fiserv Forum. And Burlington will start off with the ball here. They're coming our way now. As there's number 23 out to Kraus, and that's going to be a foul. Down low.
There we go. Burlington looks coming out the same way they came out the first half. Aggressive, but a little too chippy right there.
Yeah, a little shaky on that one. So, Jerry, what did you see in the first half that you think we're going to see here in the second?
Well, I think we're going to still see the continual frustration from Burlington.
As Austin drives for the layup there.
I think Burlington was frustrated in this first half. It's like, why can't we break free from these guys, man?
Well, they answer right back on that one.
Quick
as they
turnaround.
take the lead right back by 1. Here comes Campion out to Jared Brown. Looking to make something happen in their pick and roll oriented offense. Wecker loses handle, dives, but to no avail. That one's going to skip out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Burlington has the ball back. And Burlington, they're probably going to try to break this open at some point. They're going to probably say, hey, we gotta get past these guys. We got to go.
Yep, and what I think is going to happen later, we already established that all our predictions are wrong all the time, but what I think is going to happen is that what Olsen told me, the depth of this team is really what the strength of it is. So I think the depth is going to start to show, and we're going to start to wear them out and possibly slowly take over the advantage in the score column.
Milton foul number 5, Brad Bowditch.
Brad Bowditch looks a little confused on the foul called on him. His facial expression is like, what are you talking about, Ray?
Yeah. He doesn't know, but it's a foul on him nonetheless, and that one's pitched out to Runkle. Finds Kraus in the corner, brings it out to the wing. That's Safar, number 23. There's a Witz over to Runkle. Spin move up and rattles out, but you really cannot defend it. As Olsen is not pleased with the out-of-bounds call on that one.
It did look like it was off the hands of Kate Austin, though.
We have a little bit better of an angle down here on this side of the court. That one's into Runkle. That man is hard to guard as he finishes.
He's putting his body in there. He's just bodying up in there and just getting that little push he needs.
Yeah, really nothing you can do about that one as it's swatted away on cue.
Oh, good. Jack Campion might be a little upset on that one.
Yep, trying to make it up in one play. Just got to settle down. Focus at the task at hand as that one's getting inside off the back iron. No good by Trzynski.
Too fast.
Here comes Campion flying up, stolen away on a no-look pass. Berzowitz flying up with his own fast break. Over to Safar, and no.
Open, but Kate Austin can't come with the rebound.
Trzynski, that's his second missed layup right off the back of the iron.
Coach Olsen not pleased with what he saw, how Milton came out, and he calls that timeout. He wants to stop, and he wants to regroup his guys and say, hey, calm down, play Milton basketball.
And I don't blame him. There were a lot of rushed passes, rushed decisions on those few opening possessions there. And let's see what Coach Olsen cooks up coming out of this timeout.
I don't know if he's cooking something up. I feel like he's just talking to his players saying, hey, settle down. They're making mistakes. We're making bigger mistakes right now. Let's not play to their level of their mistakes. Let's play our way, what made us successful in that first half.
I agree wholeheartedly with that, Jerry. As we're getting back started here. Kate Austin going to inbound into Campion. Let's see if he settled down a bit after the break.
I feel like Campion needs to settle down just a little bit. He's good and everything, but this is varsity basketball.
That's true. Different animal. And Wecker looking for something. Finds Campion. Back over to Wecker. Little pump fake drive. That's going to be a foul down low on Safar.
He was on number 23, Ethan Safer, his first team second.
Wecker doing a little Al Horford mood right there. See that? Oh, yeah, honest, Al Horford.
I was not paying that close of attention as Brown off the top of the backboard. No good. I'll pay a bit more attention next time around as Kraus has it up top. Looking for something, brings it back out. To the Berzowitz. Tight defense by Brown. That's going to be a push down low. It's like Brad again. Second of the half.
His second personal, team second.
I didn't see much there.
I was really following the ball, but judging by his reaction, it was not that much. As Kraus looking to drive, but no, dishes out to Berzowitz, draws the foul. He hits the deck. That's going to be Brad's third of the half.
He came really quick. Those fouls have been really quick on everything. I think Coach Alex Olsen's about to take him out.
I would if I was him.
3 fouls, and he's going to be a major factor when this game comes down.
And that big component of this offense, and yep, there he goes. And in comes Ryder Radke. But there's that junior depth Olsen was talking about. They can really sub in and out liberally and not see any drop-off performance-wise as Berzowitz hits the second.
Burlington has been good on their free throws.
Yes, they have. And Milton been fouling all over the place, and that one's poked away by Berzowitz. Campion on the floor, looking to get it back. Scrambling around. Out, and Ryder almost gets it for Milton, but there goes Safar. Drives, buys Wecker. Into Runkle, cleans up. And he'll get it done down low. Burlington swells the lead to 7 now.
Jack Campion trying to go really fast. You know, it's been a killer right now.
Jared Brown tried to get him right back in with that shot, but the step back falls way short. Paul and Terrell sub back in for the Red Hawks.
Milton going with a little bit different look down the court.
Yep.
But maybe this look can get going.
I think it can. I think there's a good chance they can get something going. I don't think this is going to turn into a blowout.
Hopefully.
I really hope not. I want to see a game down to the wire. That would be fun. Lob pass into Runkle, and he gets it. But it definitely can turn into a rout real quickly.
It's turned into
a 9-point
lead, and Right now, it seems like Milton being a little concerned about that, but Michael Terrell for the three.
No, no good. They're going to start a half. They have to start hitting shots.
They got to stop.
They want to keep pace.
Burlington's starting to take over the game a little bit.
Starting to click, and there are a lot of fouls getting called as Brad's replacement, Ryder Radke, fouls there.
His first, team's fourth.
Then comes Terzinski and for Runkle, and this could be a chance for Milton to take advantage of Runkle's absence, as Terzinski has had trouble finishing near the rim so far today.
Runkle's been a killer in the paint, though.
That is very true, as here comes Kraus. Drives middle up, and no on the scoop. But here comes Terzinski, looking for a dunk maybe? No. Oh, that could have been a block, but no. They're going to say it's a foul.
I thought that was all ball.
No foul, number 35, Kyle Wecker, his second, team's fifth.
Ooh, either way, Olsen wanted to travel before that even happened.
I don't know what I saw there, but it looked like he got all ball. You know what they're saying, shot doesn't lie, so here we go.
Yep, and that is the fifth foul on Milton, and we are not even 5 minutes into the first or second half. That is ridiculous. So he knocks down his second, goes 1 for 2 of the line on that trip.
10-point lead for Burlington.
Leads to double digits.
Storming in this second half. As Milton's still struggling to get something going, though.
They've really come out with that edge, and they're the ones getting the steals this time, and that's going to be a foul on Berzowitz.
Jack can't be. My bad. Jack Wardball's shoe comes off. His coach's boy tries to take it off.
Got to keep those on if you want to keep any sort of friction on the floor. I feel like, especially with this Bucks score, I feel like it is just so slippery if you're not wearing the proper shoes.
It is NBA court, so probably.
Yeah, real nice as Terrell. Open three ball, no. Swatted by Wecker.
Milton just can't get a shot in, and I think it's frustrating.
And that is the 6th foul. Burlington will be in bonus from now on, and there are 13 minutes left to play. They got to play some real clean basketball the rest of the way if they want any hope of staying in this game.
One more foul for Milton, and they're in bonus, and that's gonna be a problem. You can't be in the bonus. If Milton wants to try and climb their way back into this game, the last thing they can afford is giving free throws to this team.
Who have definitely not struggled with that aspect of their game so far.
You got any idea what Coach Alex Olsen might be saying to him?
Well, I'm not necessarily sure, but I feel like ball security could definitely be a big factor. And like we already mentioned, the clean basketball. It's really been a struggle here in the second half as Burlington's been the aggressor first 5 minutes.
Alex is thinking, hey, we got to finish. We got to finish around the rim. We got to finish grabbing the ball for a rebound. We just got to finish everything. And I think that's what Milton's not doing. They are not finishing. They are doing 75% of what they're supposed to, but that 100%, that extra 25% they need to do, they just simply aren't doing it right now.
And simply hit their shots. They've had a few open 3 looks. None of them have fallen so far. They need one of those quick splashes like Campion had last half.
They need to get something start going right away.
As Milton comes out with a fairly small lineup. Minus, of course, Kyle Wecker. It'll be Demon's ball coming up the court. Berzowitz calls out the play. Straman, couple of dribble handoffs there. Looking around, poked by Kudrna. They retain it. Brzezinski out to Berzowitz. Back to the corner. 3 Milton guys down there, and that is the 7th. They'll be shooting 1-1 from here on out.
That's a killer for Milton right now.
That's true, and for the first time today, here comes Miles Stuckey.
Miles Stuckey has entered the game.
Might be the jolt this Milton team needs.
It might be the spark to the electricity.
Yep. Is Swans? No.
That's free throw.
Can't convert on the 1-1.
He's having a rough game around the rim.
Yeah. Him and Terzinski. really not been able to finish so far today. With Runkle out, Milton needs to take advantage. There comes Stukic. Quick pass into Kudrna, and Wecker was open but can't hang on to the pass. A little bit of heat, you gotta hang on.
That was, if Wecker comes up with that ball, that's 2 for Milton.
And the lead would have been trimmed to 8 as Trey Kraus checks in for Berzowitz. Strahmen. Brzezinski over to Kraus. Looking for someone to come open. Over to Strahmen, back to the right corner.
They're trying to get their big boys into the paint.
Yeah.
That is what Burlington is setting up right now. They are trying to get the mismatch. They're trying to get a man open.
As Kudrna will rip it, but they call a jump ball. That was a very quick jump ball call on that one. But it's Milton's ball regardless, and they'll take it.
Very sneaky by Cole. Very, very sneaky.
He's been a big factor in this game. He has just been a hound. Whoever has the ball, he is right up in their grill. Weber Paul brings it up the floor for the Redhawks. Ooh, Wecker with a little fake there as he keeps it, and that one's swatted by Swans. Here he comes, flying down to Safar. Drives. That's going to be a travel as Ryder got a hand and forced the walk. And Runkle checks back in, and Swans will hit the bench.
Back in for Milton.
Tyler Wecker comes out of the game. Kate Austin now inbounding the pass.
Milton started to shore up their defense. Now they've got to get some points to back it up.
They really got to get going.
Weber Paul over to Stuckey. Kudrna getting a little taste of his own medicine there, but draws the foul on the drive. Let's see if they can get anything off this inbounds play.
They need to get something going. They need to get that spark going, and it is desperate.
Yep.
Right now.
Use any help they can get as Stuckey loses the handle. That's going to be a steal. Here comes Kraus.
Plenty of time.
Looking for Runkle. Poked away by Kudrna. Came out of nowhere on that one.
Although it's still going to look like it's Burlington's ball.
But he will keep the fast break points from occurring. Great defense there by Kudrna.
Remember, there's still 11 minutes and 27 seconds remaining.
That is an eternity of time
Milton
left.
has plenty of time. It only took Burlington about 2 minutes to get to their lead they needed.
That means it can be erased just as easily. Little lob, and Runkle with a long wingspan almost gets it.
Trying to use that mismatch they had on them, but not working.
Radke with the runner, no good. Poked away. Stay with Burlington.
Ryder Radke looking like he wasn't too sure if he was going to pass it or shoot it, so he just kind of goes with a little floater.
Yep. He did avoid the travel, which I was impressed with, but can't get it to drop. So here come the Demons.
Jared Brown subs in for Ryder Radke.
Yep, and when I was talking to Olsen, he said Wecker and Brown are the proverbial engines that make the machine run as Stuckey will force the turnover.
The Stuck monster right there, able to come up big for Milton. Because right now we've been kind of in a stale fest on points so far.
But let's see if they look for the seniors. Because he said they're the key to this team. If they're going, the rest of the team will follow suit. As here's one right now. Jared Brown finds Austin. Into Stuck as he does it on both sides of the court.
That looked perfectly set up by Coach Alex Olsen. That was a good call by him because he got that play he wanted. And that could be the spark. That could be the spark.
The energy is back in the building as the mostly Milton crowd gets a bit excited for that one. Kraus in the corner. Out to Safar. Rotates around. Out. Great ball movement here by the Demons, but still nothing open. Even better defense. But he finds, nope, doesn't take the open look. Into Safar. Just absolute dissection on that one.
That's good.
Very
that's good court vision right there. Seeing the open man, passing it to him.
Very patient. Great job on that one as Austin thinks about the three. But he'll lose it, and here comes Kraus. Brown trailing. Over, that's going to be an airmail. Milton will take it right back.
Boy comes back into the game.
He's your man, isn't he, Jerry?
I tried to say that when he's right there. See if it gets in his head a little bit.
Jerry is most definitely a homer, folks. Make no mistake. He wants us to win. Us being Milton, of course.
Jack Campion checks back into the game. Let's see if he can get something going. But, you know, we've yet to see check back in the game.
Who?
Brad Bowditch.
That's true. Is Stu looking for the spark but can't get it. Wecker with the foul, no good. Ooh, fires it up to Safar. No, but a foul.
That was a good foul by Jack Campion. Allows them not to get the fast break points. And 2 free throws coming up right now.
Yep, if you're going to foul hard and make sure they don't finish as well.
Make sure it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Just absolutely destroy them as Safar hits the first.
Burlington's been pretty good on their free throws all day.
Mm-hmm. That is true as he continues that sentiment.
A 12-point lead for Burlington. Is Milton yet still trying to find something to get going?
Yeah, really no offense at all in the second half as Campion's fouled on that drive. And contrary to Milton's foul situation, Burlington's only at 5.
They're getting close to it. They're getting close to those bonus, but not quite enough.
5 fouls through 9 minutes as that one almost gets out of bounds. Weckard, nice play to chase it down. But 8 fouls through 9 minutes is not nearly as good, but there's another one on the same possession.
There we go. Now we're up to 6 fouls. One more, and I believe it's in the bonus, right?
Mm-hmm.
One more.
Next foul, they will be shooting a 1-and-1.
So something Burlington should keep their eyes on right now. If one more foul, and we got free throws.
And they quickly go from a pretty decent foul situation to a bad one, as that one is swatted down on the dribble handoff. Campion not pleased with Wecker on that one, but Milton will keep it.
Keeps the ball. Let's see if Milton get open man on this inbound.
And they do the same thing. Lightning strikes twice as Brown from 3. No, too strong.
Downtown Jared Brown.
But Stuke with the rebound, and he's going to get 2.
The foul. There's the Stuke right there.
So far he has been a spark.
So he's come out hungry, very, very hungry. As coach's son comes back over to talk to the coach.
They look very similar.
They do look similar. You can definitely tell that's the coach's son.
Very true. You can, people listening or watching, you could not see that, but if you could hear the coach say, "Hey," Jerry looked over right as he said that. That was good. Good comedy. Need that aspect here as Milton's still down 11. Fires from 3, buries it.
It allows too much space. An easy 3, basically, for them.
Safer cold-blooded as they extend the lead to 14. Campion looking for the spin. Out to Wecker. Answer, no.
Kate Austin missed that 3.
That was Kate Austin, pardon me, not Wecker. Tries to bounce pass, but swatted down by Brown. And that one is an air ball by O'Loughlin, but he'll get it back. Good save there by the Demons. It's going to be a travel, however.
Travel by Coachy Boy.
You might have to stop if you want any Burlington fans to keep watching, or if you want to be allowed to do any Burlington games ever again. But hey, you do you, my friend.
Well, I don't know his name off the top of my head, but saying Coach's son, I'm not trying to be okay, maybe just
yeah, you definitely are. It's Joey Bearsowitz. I don't think that's the correct pronunciation, but you got to be consistent sometimes. Is Brown from 3? Ooh, just a bit off,
Cole
and that's a
Kruger
jump
back
ball.
down for it, but it
Good
looks
hustle
like
play.
Burlington's ball.
They will take over here. And with 8 minutes to go, Milton is down 14 points. They got to get something going on offense.
And the time is right now. There's no waiting at this point. They got to get going, and the time is now.
Yep, they really need it right now. And this team, they have the capability. They have that improved scoring punch, as Olsen likes to call it. It hasn't really clicked so far today as a 3 ball goes up, and that's stuck. That's the second time that's happened in just this game. I wonder if we could get a percentage on that, how many times the ball gets stuck in a game.
I don't know, but I'll tell you, the chances of that happening is very low.
Yeah, I don't see it that often, as Campion will bring the ball up. Luckily, I have a handy-dandy computer here. Quick, give it a search, as that's a foul on the drive. Campion's good at that. Fantastic so far, drawing the fouls.
Go free throw time.
As Campion takes some free throws, I will quick give that a little factoid to Google here. In the corner of the rim, and he knocks down the first. Earns a second for that one. Well, all I'm getting so far is what would happen if the ball gets lodged in the rim. And if you don't know, it's a jump ball.
And we don't have StatCast, so.
No, that would be awesome, as that one just kind of bounces around and out, and they're going to call a foul. Getting real handsy. Olsen is not pleased with that.
And here we go, another free throw.
Yep, this is where those fouls come back to bite, as that's going to be called on Bennett Buswell, his first, team's 9th. And he'll earn a second.
And the lead is back up to 14 again.
Now they're in a bit of trouble as that one's tipped out to Stuke. Here comes Brad. He's back in the game after getting 3 early fouls. Speaking of 3, here's number 3, Jack Campion. No-look pass into Bennett. Takes the mid-range. Banks off and no.
Brad Bowditch comes in for the offensive rebound, but no needed for it.
And he gets fouled that time on a push.
Cole Kurtanog at the line.
Little poetic justice there for Brad as he gets pushed. And draws the foul. See if Kurtanog can knock these down high, and he cannot. Not renowned for his scoring ability, but the defense more than makes up for it. As the Demons will take it. O'Loughlin over to Kraus. Open 3. No. That's Kudana on the board there. Ooh, good pass there by Campion over to Stuke. Drives, and that one's swatted into Kudana. Also swatted. Was that 3 blocks?
I don't know, but it is out on Burlington. I thought the Stuke was going to try to finish it or dish it out to somebody else. But
I thought he was going to corral that board, but into Kudana, and he gets swatted, but Milton will retain the ball. 3 blocks for number 33.
Interesting fact right now, there is no seniors on the court.
Ooh, but Campion doesn't need him as he knocks down the 3. They could use that here. Lead down to 11. Safar probes the perimeter. Out. Back to Safar. Bennett doubles. Campion gets the steal. Here he goes on the break. Wide open layup, and he finishes.
And they trim down the lead now to only 9 points.
Back to single digits.
Quick little turnaround. Let's see if this spark can keep going for Milton.
Crowd into it a little bit as Coach Berzowitz calls a timeout.
Burlington, I think that's a smart timeout by Burlington's head coach. Milton's starting to get going a little bit, and you know what Burlington's coach does? He says, stop.
Yep.
Timeout.
Little mini run here with a little over 6 minutes left to play.
Definitely not going to allow that to go any farther. Burlington coach said, I've seen enough. We're not going to let them get back into this game. But, hey, 9-point game. Coach Alex Olsen can draw something up, get a little shimmy working.
Yep.
I think this team will be going well.
Anything is possible now. There's still plenty of time. And after being down in the foul columns by a buttload to start, they've drawn even 9 apiece, both in bonus, right at the double bonus mark.
That can be very huge in the factor the rest of this game. Is Burlington going to be able to respond to this little quick turnaround? Or will they fall a little bit under pressure and start drawing fouls to them? And, you know, if they do that, we got ourselves a closer ball game.
Yep. The game might re-tighten up.
It could
right
tighten
after
up,
it seemed out of hand. Might get a bit chippy by the end. As Trzynski's going to inbound into Kraus. The pace is slow, but there's Kuderna.
Kuderna with the steal.
He slows it down, brings it out. Buswell's got it.
This is an
back-to-back steals for the Milton defense. You need to convert here.
They need to. This is a must-convert thing.
Screen there by Kuderna. Step back, out to Brad. Drives baseline, poked away. Joey Barowitz has got it.
And there we go.
Turnover with the turnover there. Safar.
Basically go back to where we were, but with less time on the clock.
There's the rotation there by the Demons. Cross-court pass to Trzynski. He's got the 3 ball short. Buswell's got the board.
He's been struggling today. You just have not been much of a factor inside.
Campion.
The and one. There we go.
With the finish.
If he makes this free throw, it's a 6-possession. It's a 6-point game.
And my, oh my, how the tables have turned in a relatively quick fashion.
That's what I was talking about. Is Burlington just going to fall under this?
And, they get the board there as it's just a bit short on that free throw. The second missed free throw of the half. Here comes Safar. Drives baseline. Hop step. That's going to be a foul down low. That'll be 2 shots automatically, as both teams are now in double bonus.
Foul number 25, Jared Brown, his second, team's 10.
From now on, all fouls will be drawing 2 free throws.
Critical, very critical if he makes these 2 free throws.
And that one's short.
There we go, keeps
Remains a 7-point margin. Safar looking to knock down the second one. That one rattles around. No, that's going to be a foul the other way.
Critical mistake made by Burlington. Just like I said, are they going to fall under the pressure? And guess what? They fall under the pressure. Now allowing 2 free throws for Milton. 2 free throws. Ridiculous.
Are they cracking?
I think getting a little rattled, and I think the Burlington coaches said, hey, maybe we got to substitute little players in that are just a little bit more cool down.
More quiet as Kuderna, not quite on that one.
Not quite. Just needs to make 1 free throw to make it 6 points. 1 free throw.
Yep, 1 free throw, and it's a 2-possession game just like that. About 5 minutes to play left in this one. Kuderna looking to draw within 6. No. It's his 3rd missed free throw of the half, and Milton answers right back.
And Brad Bowditch
with
draws
a foul.
Brad Bowditch of Milton.
Back-to-back fouls as Brad has his 4th of the game. He's drawn all 4 in the second half.
Brad having a conversation with the ref, trying to figure out what's he being called on.
Yep, and let's see if either of these teams can convert on the gift-wrapped opportunities they've been given. As Swans, no, that one's off to the right.
Brad Bowditch looks a little frustrated on why these fouls are being called on him, but, just...
Yep. Sometimes it just isn't your game. Got to shake it off, get after the next opportunity he has. And here is Swans. Let's see. That one, finally, a free throw will get home for either team. And here comes Campion. Leads up to 8. Got under 5 minutes to play. Campion, no. Good board there by Austin. Out to Bennett. He'll fire a 3. Just a bit strong. As they had the opportunities there once again. There's Strauman. Backs it up.
Very struggling to knock down the shots at this point.
Yep. Big shots, and they'll be just fine with taking the air out of the ball here. Slowing it down. Moving around the horn. Milton's going to have to get a bit more aggressive. There's no shot clock in high school. Strauman inside to Runkle up, and that's a foul.
Foul drawn by Bennett Buswell.
Milton's defense is getting frustrated right now.
53, Bennett Buswell, his 2nd personal. 32, Dylan Runkle at the line, shooting 2 for the Demons.
Olsen will
call
Jack over. Maybe get a cherry picker too as Runkle misses his 1st.
Free throws were hidden in big in the 1st, but when they matter the most right now, just struggling.
Let's see if he can knock down the second. No, and that's going to be a rebound. Milton. Here they come, flying up the court. Campion over to Stuke. Thinks about the three. No, that's a
Stuke able to
it's a little hip check almost.
Able to sell. I didn't think he touched him much, but Stuke, good job faking it, and he's able to draw the foul, and now we got 2 free throws coming up for Milton.
Yep, got his knee just a bit too far out. It's been a 3 free throw fest here so far in the past couple minutes, and Stuke will get that one.
Yep. The Stuke really able to finish off and get the 1 free throw. And let's see if we can get
if he can knock down his second of 2, and that one he does.
Back to a 6-point game now. 6 points.
It's anyone's fight at this point. Setting a little mini screen there by Runkle. Crowd's into it. Here comes Kraus. Ooh, that's a foul the other way.
Heavy foul.
Elbow almost. I couldn't see it. That looked like an elbow after Stuke fell.
It's kind of weird because the coach's son is named Joey. See, Joey, he's not that tall of a kid, and Stuke is a tall boy, so it's like...
Stuke is a big fella.
Yeah, that was really...
interesting there. And it's into Bennett. Pump fake, it's up and in. It's down to 4.
4-point game. Just like I was telling you, it's going to come down to the wire.
Here comes Kraus. That's a hold on Campion. Ooh. The refs have not held back any fouls here.
NBA type.
Borderline ticky-tack.
But, see if free throws come into play again.
Yep. It might come down to who can make the most free throws, as that one is perfect.
Yep, 5-point lead. A chance to go up by 6.
And Strauman's going to sub out. Here comes Safar. Might be pronounced Safer. There's a lot of ways to pronounce that last name. 2 A's. Never know what the pronunciation's going to be, but I prefer the way I pronounce it. I apologize if you're watching and that's your last name and it's the wrong pronunciation. My bad. Ooh, almost a steal there by Swats. Bennett. Hand off to a Camp. Drives, kicks. Austin thinks about the 3. Good fake. Back out to Camp. Backs it up. Setting something up here. Ooh, good move. Little floater. That's true.
Just a little flick of the wrist, and that's all he needed.
It's his target as the leads trim back to 4. We are at about 3 minutes left to play. Burlington up 4. The Redhawks are right at their heels. Jared Brown on Berzowitz, out to Kraus.
Burlington really letting that lead sink.
Crowd getting into it, willing the defense to a stop. Berzowitz thinking 3, and he's got it. And Burlington crowd gets into it here. And that's going to be a carry on Jack Campion.
Quick turn of events right now. Milton takes another timeout, and it looks like we're going to be in for a show right now. This final 2.5 minutes really to say is going to probably be the most intense moment we've seen in this game.
Say what you want about him. That was a ballsy 3 there by Joey Berzowitz.
That was, and that could have been the dagger. That could have been the dagger. His confidence, I think his dad and the teammates give him really help out because, coaches that can relate with the players and be with the players not only physically but emotionally really helps out their confidence into draining shots that seem nerve-wracking.
That was definitely a confident shot here as Milton is down 7 now with 2.5 minutes left to play. Still plenty of time. But neither team, according to the scoreboard, has any timeouts left. I feel like that might not be the case. But
if so, it's going to be wild.
It's going to be insane if neither team has a timeout left. And that's going to be a foul on Campion.
It looked like it was an intentional foul as well.
He blocked.
This guy's been money on the free throw line, though.
Yep. His first 2
He has
were
not
nothing but
missed
net.
a free throw yet.
Yep.
Not missed one yet.
Not missed one yet.
And he's still not missed one yet.
Jinx fails as he buries that one as well.
I think the Jinx only works on the same team.
Let's see here. No. A little bit closer, but not quite.
As is now a 9-point lead again.
Yep.
Manageable to work with.
Did a good job at building it back up. And after Milton had cut it to 4, Austin with draws a foul.
Able to draw that foul. And that's a good job by Kate Austin. Drawing that foul, allowing to take shots with the time not clicking.
Yep, as he was falling down, too. Not an easy feat, but, man, fantastic work.
And, you know, it's critical right now to get these free throws and try to get back into this game closer without taking any time off the clock.
Yep, as Kate Austin can't convert on that one. 2:22 here. Austin looks to make it an 8-point lead. So far, as he knocks that one down. But really, Burlington's done a good job of following Milton's non-shooters, and here comes a full-court pressure. But they back off. Brad Bowdish is back in the game on Kraus. Good cross and drive there, kicks it out. Oh, looking for the travel, can't get it.
Timeout, Burlington.
Timeout by Burlington.
Full timeout.
Olsen screaming for a travel as that's going to be a full timeout.
I thought he picked up his pivot foot and moved it just a little, but I'm a little biased though.
Yeah. Take everything we say with a grain of salt. Might all be biased.
Maybe, just a little biased. But like I was saying, it's very critical for Milton to draw those fouls so they can climb back into this game without taking any time off the clock. You know, allowing them to do that can set them up for a better finish.
And in this timeout, this would be a good time to give a shout out to Caleb Dahman. He was requesting one after we walked around, and you know, got to give the fans what they want. Caleb Dahman, shout out. I'm pointing to you right now. You can't see it. He's in a red Milton baseball hoodie. Doing great. Real good fan support, Caleb. Keep it up. You're welcome, Caleb.
What do you think Milton does coming out of here?
They're
going to put the pressure on.
Yeah. Well, better question might be, what would John Croft, CYO coach, do?
You're right. John Croft, CYO coach. St. Mary's selected lead All-Stars, CYO.
Take either of these teams on. Easy. Anyway, back to the action. Kraus out to Safar. Oh, good screen there set by Kraus. But Camp gets right back on him. Round the horn, keeping it up top.
Brad Bowdish is in a little icky situation. He can't really afford to foul.
Nope, not really. Especially Kraus would be the last person I'd foul here. There's Kraus out to Stramen. Moving it around. They got it under 2 minutes here. They're just going to sit on this lead right now. Ooh, swatted. That's going to stay here.
And it is
Burlington keeps it.
Kate Austin rushing up really fast here. Pick the ball, try to steal the pass.
Yep.
But fails to get the ball fully wrapped around his hand for it.
Milton might need to get hyper-aggressive here and risk a foul to get the steal because they are running out of time quickly.
I think that's what Alex Olsen's doing right now because he put in Cole Kutenov.
Yep.
And he's been hecking on the defensive floor.
Defensive ball hawk. And no foul there. Playing clean. Safar drives. That's going to be intentional on Stuckey. 8-point lead here for the Demons. They're going to get 2 chances. They'll make it 10.
If he nails both of these free throws, it could be the dagger.
Yep, 10-point lead with a minute and a half is no easy feat.
No easy feat. It's going to have to come down to a lot of full-court pressure.
And in comes the senior Jared Brown. Excels at the 3-ball. I would not be surprised if they look to him right away coming down the floor. Here we go, down 10. Minute and a half left to play. Camping with the ball. Drives, takes it himself, rolls out. Can't get his own rebound, and that might have been the death knell.
I think that was the death knell for Milton.
And they're forced to foul. Don't. Into Runkle, hop step, good. 12-point lead with a minute here to play.
And we can pretty much say that is pretty much
and
it.
the 3 ball is short, and that'll about be a wrap on this one, it appears.
It appears 12-point lead, less than a minute to go, and Burlington up for more free throws. That is that.
Yeah. Might not. Don't think there's any coming back from this one. And really, it came down to Burlington had the hot start in the second half, and Milton they didn't get anything to fall.
Yeah, I think that's what Milton's going to look back on the film and stuff was. It wasn't their defense. It wasn't them falling apart. It was just simple shots. They just couldn't knock down their shots.
Yeah.
If they knocked down half the shots they missed, they were winning this game.
Yeah, and
unlike Burlington, they've made their shots. Almost every shot.
And I definitely think this is a much improved team as Bennett hits the deck, but draws the foul. But they've improved so much over the offseason. Just really sucks that they can't get the win here today. And really, it came down to shots just not falling. It just really wasn't their day here at Fiserv Forum.
But I agree with you about this is a much more improved Milton basketball team. It's 100% much more improved, but it is still kind of a team that needs to find their rhythm and find out who they really are.
They might need to learn how to win a little bit because they didn't win all of last year. 0-23.
Games are going to get tight. They're going to play in a lot of tight games, and this team very much improved during the offseason.
Yep. But as of now, it looks like they're going to be falling to 0-1 to start off the season. 30 seconds left. Hey, maybe a miracle could happen. You never know. Into Lachlan off, and Runkle there for the putback. And if the nail wasn't already in the coffin, there it was Campion from way downtown. No good.
Grayson Hammer
in for the first time today. Can't get it back up and in. And both teams are content with running out the clock. Your final score here today is going to be Burlington 61, Milton 47.
Close game. Much more than we can ask for, but Milton basketball, a lot better than I thought they were.
Yep, we were both hoping for a different result, but it was a hard-fought game, and Milton will get another chance, I believe, next week when they travel to Wanakee for another tight game.
All right. Thank you.
Another close, may not be close, but another tough game. Game. Got anything to say before we sign off?
Nope. I got nothing to say. I'm just going to say, go Milton Redhawks. I believe in this team.
Yep, so do I. And my name is Riley Yauk. With me, Jerry Jones. And for the entire Red Hawk Media crew, we are signing off from this one. Your final score at Fiserv Forum, Burlington 61, Milton 47. Enjoy the Bucks game, everybody, and have a good night.